Right, 2005 Cabernet Stellenbosch. Now you're probably now asking me to dig back a few years, but '05 was a particularly good year in this valley, and I think by and large Cabernets from Stellenbosch will certainly stand out from that particular vintage. If I can recall going back to the growing season in 2004, we had a really nice cold winter, which was important, and very even temperatures during flowering and set, and again very even growing conditions, not much southeast wind, so very little vine damage in that particular growing season. And then obviously once we hit 2005, the ripening season, again lovely long drawn out very even temperatures. And I remember we picked very late in March, so we got lovely ripe fruit without having very high sugars. So that certainly I think holds well for lower alcohols and so forth. But as you guys know, our approach in those times to the vinification of Cabernet was no different to what we're doing now. I think we have a realistic feel about what we should be doing in the winery, and obviously on the oaking regime as well. We've I think always attempted to select coopers that sort of honor our vineyards and honor the fruit without being overly obtrusive. So I think what we're seeing here is a wine that is now 4 years old, still has a very beautiful color about it. Aromatically, there's a lot of very positive secondary things taking place. So you've got hints of cedar, there's good spice, there's cassis, and what I call this very typical Jonkershoek Valley touch to it. I think if we look at there's even touches of positive mint, not very obtrusive mint.
2005 definitely showing very nicely. It's definitely, if you look back in the Vinotheek, it's from 99 onwards. That's what I've tasted, and it's definitely the style of Jonkershoek showing that.
But then you're sitting with, again, there's a lot of elegance in the style, and I think that's very particular to our growing environment. But behind that there's also a lot of subtle power, which I'm particularly fond of. But maybe we're making too many wines that I'm fond of, and we should be concentrating on what the public wants.